This video is sponsored by Finisher Secrets. More on them later. This is the Topo Designs mountain cross bag, and it might just be the best bag in the world. If Mary Poppins had a bag to carry everything for her, this would be it. For this small size, this is my carry-on bag that I brought for me, my wife, and my two small kids, all their electronics and everything we needed for a 10-hour flight to Ireland, and I'm absolutely blown away by what this bag can do. It's probably the most versatile bag I've ever used. In this video, I'm going to go through why I think it's absolutely incredible, why it's blown my mind, and why it might just be the perfect bag for you. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned and I'll go through it. How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here on this channel, I like to talk about technology, EDC, and anything that can help you live a happier, balanced, more productive life. Today I'm in my house in Ireland. It's a little bit more echoey in here. Hopefully I can fix it in post, but it's a little bit different than my usual setup. This is the new house that we have. We're still kind of settling into it, but I want to be able to create content while I'm here, and this is my first chance at it. So today we're going to be talking about this Topo Design bag. It's called a mountain cross bag. I paid full price for this. It's not very expensive. In fact, I reached out to Topo Design and said, I love your bag. Would you like to sponsor my video? And I never heard back from them. So this is definitely not a sponsored video. It is a bag that I've just discovered that I really love. And every single thing that you see on this table here in front of you, I brought on the plane with me in this tiny form factor. It is the Mary Poppins of bags. If you remember Mary Poppins, where she's like pulling lampshades and things out of her bag, this is what this bag is. Now, anyone who watches this channel a lot knows that I do travel a lot. I travel a lot with work and things like that. But to be able to discover a new bag is an absolute joy for me. And it's really enabled me to carry loads on this little trip with me. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to pack this bag in the way that I've packed it and show you just how many things I was able to fit in it on this trip to Ireland. And maybe it might be the right bag for you. What I should say starting this video is this is a trip that I took with my family, which means I've got my wife, I've got my two little kids with me, which means I've even more electronics and more stuff than I usually have. And this little bag was able to handle it all. This bag took a laptop, 3 iPads, all of these electronics, things like toiletries, things like painkillers, band-aids, all the small little things you need for ears popping when you got small kids. Everything fits in here, including iPad stands, everything packed into this little bag, and it really is incredible. So watch how I packed it out, and you'll see that there's still room left in it. I don't know, I'm absolutely blown away by what this bag can do. So let's get started. So first and foremost, I've got all my passports. I've got one extra one because I travel. I've got a US and an Irish passport, but I keep all of these passports in this little bag. It's just a routine that I've got into. I don't even know what the bag's called. It's side by side. I've been using it for a couple of years. View of this channel now. So this has a special pouch in the front, and I put this in here so that it's safe, and that's the only thing that goes in that pouch. So first and foremost, passports are the most important. Pack those away. In here, I've actually, there's a little place that you can put your keys on. I've added an extension on it. The Topo Design do these little add-ons that you can do, little accessories. And I just do that for carrying my keys. As you know, everywhere I go, I bring my little jet setter with me. I use it on the flight for opening peanuts, things like that. And I've never had a problem carrying one of these on a plane. So that goes into the front pouch. I feel rest assured that my passports are packed. After that, I'm bringing my MacBook Air. This is my 13-inch MacBook Air, and it fits into the back of this bag absolutely perfectly. You can see that it fits in. Look, there's room to spare, and I'm sure that a 14-inch will fit in there as well. There's enough room to be able to do that. So for anyone who's traveling with just one laptop, you've got an abundance of room left afterwards for other things. I'm carrying a lot of the things on this trip, including, because I'm going to be doing a little bit of work on this trip, I've got my work iPad Pro. This is the M4 iPad Pro, which I'm a huge fan on. If you want to hear about traveling with this, I did 20,000 miles with it in about 10 days during the summer. I've got a video to it here. But sticking that in, so I stick the 2 things that are mine in the back pouch. And then I've got my kids' iPad Pros. So I've got 2 iPad Pros, and I just put those inside in the main compartment there, just towards the back. So already I've got 1 MacBook and 3 iPads packed into this tiny little bag. So I'm going to zoom out a little more. It might make me a bit distorted, but might show you a little bit more of what we've got here. So after that, I packed into this main compartment my Bose noise cancelling. It's 10-hour, 11-hour flight. So instead of just using my AirPod Pros, which I often do on long haul flights, on this one I decided to bring my proper earphones with me. The iPads are going to need stands. These are the Amazon Basics stands for iPads, which are great for the kids. The thing I like about them is they're really robust. Also, we lose them all the time and they're not expensive. They're like $5 or $6 each. This bag has got 2 water bottle pouches on the sides here, really stretchy ones. So on one side, what I do is I bring my Athletic Greens water bottle. I like it just because of the size of it, and I do take Athletic Greens. I know a lot of people on here have allergic reactions to Athletic Greens because A lot of influencers get sponsorship from them. I don't. So we've got here the stands, and I actually just put those in the other side here so that there was easy access and quick release. And then with those, just to pad them out to kind of keep them in place, is I put in some tissues, which the kids always need, and that fills out that side pocket as well. This bag does an incredible job of keeping your essentials organized. But you know what's even more important than organizing your bag? Organizing your goals. That brings me to today's sponsor, Finish Your Secrets. If you've been around my channel for a while, you might remember the deep dive I did into their journal. That video was all about how this simple, powerful tool helped me transform the way that I set and accomplish goals. Here's the thing. Life can get messy, just like a poorly packed bag. The Finish Your Secret journal helps you clear the clutter and focus on what really matters. It's built around actionable frameworks to define your goals, break them into steps, and track your progress. And what I love most about the Finish Your Secret journal is it's packed with proven frameworks that I spent the last 10 years learning the hard way. It's like having a little secret roadmap to avoid all the trial and errors I went through, and trust me, that's a game changer for staying on top of everything. If you're ready to take control of your goals and make real progress, check out Finish Your Secrets using the link in the description. They're offering a special 15% discount exclusively to my viewers. Trust me, it's a game changer. All right, let's get back to the content. Here's something I've not shown on this channel before. So the last time I talked about long haul travel, I hadn't discovered these. Basically, what you do is you stick this on the back of the chair. You stick that onto the back of the chair, and then you use this eye mask. Let me show you real quick. Over your eyes. And what it does is it keeps your head to the back of the chair. So instead of having to rely on one of those neck pillows, I've used those neck pillows before, the turtle and things like this. This is actually the most comfortable I've been able to do, because you tie it you can pull these real tight, and it ties your head to the back of the chair, and then you can just fall asleep and your head's not going anywhere. You've got an eye mask on, it keeps you comfy. I've also actually worn it like this, just under my chin, so it keeps my head up as well when I don't want to have the eye mask on. Super comfortable. Little bit bulky for travel, but for me it's totally worth it. Since I discovered this is the only one I use. I don't bring any of the air pillows, anything like that. This is an absolute game changer for me. Probably wouldn't recommend it for kids, but for adults, absolutely, it's cool. But kind of bulky. Could not believe that it fits in here, no problem. So here, this goes into the main pouch as well, next to those earphones. So that now I'm covered for sleeping on the plane, all the electronics for the kids, their stands, as well as my noise cancelling. Also on top of this here, what I'm actually wearing here was, I've got this here. This is something made by a mate of mine. This is Morris Moves. He's another creator on YouTube. He does some great travel videos, way better than I do. So if you're interested in this kind of thing, you should definitely check out his channel. He recently created these hats, and he's got a bunch of different badges for them. I really like it. I'll be honest, it's an expensive hat. It's like 60 or 70 bucks. It's because he's made them in small batches on Kickstarter, but they are great for traveling. If you're someone who likes to wear a baseball cap traveling, or when you get to your destination, if you want to wear motorcycle helmets, and you don't want to, supposing you're going through Thailand or Cambodia or something like that, these hats are perfect for that. It's got a flexible, you can't really go wrong with it, you can't damage it. It rolls up into absolutely nothing. It's washable and it dries immediately. So I've actually found myself wearing this on flights, so I don't have to worry about my hair. So I said I'd stick it on for this video because I'm just out of the shower. But a great little baseball cap. But this one here just rolls up, and I actually had it in the top of my bag here, which meant it was really nice for traveling. Okay, so after that, I always bring my travel charger with me. This is one of the ones that you folks got me onto. This is the Nightcore NB 10,000 Energy Pack. I like it because it's got USB-A and USB-C. Even though almost everything I have is USB-C right now, it helps me just, reassured that if I need something, it's in there. It's tiny and fits in that pack. Here's one of the Topo Designs little accessory pouches that I was telling you about. So you can fit lots of different things in, but it's a tiny little one, and I use this for to keep I've always got like medical gloves, nitrile gloves, Advil, ibuprofen, some band-aids for the kids, the little things that I might need on a flight for the kids, or if I put my back out or something like that. I'm 43 now, those things happen. So for this one, I just attached it to one of these accessories that you can get. Oh no, you don't even have to, it has a clip. I did do an accessories though, just because to make it a little bit longer, so it was easier to pull out, and clipped it onto the front here. There's lots of these little tag sections. Great thing about the bag, lots of places where you can attach things on the fronts, on the sides, etc. So I just put it on there and tuck it into the front pouch for quick and easy access. Now after that, I've got a bunch of different things. So I like these little O lights. As people know, I carry these O clips with me. These are great for traveling. They're great because if you need to use a light, you can just clip it on here. You can clip it onto your back because it does white light for the front, or it does red light if you want to wear it on your back. But more than anything, if you want to just be able to do anything, you know, you can just clip it onto your collar here, use your hand, see where you're going. It's got dim and bright light, so if you just want to do under your chair to look for something. I like having these on the plane. So this bag here has got a lot of these little kind of, I don't know what you'd call them. I think there's like a military term, like put it in the comments below. What do you call this? Molly stuff, or I don't know. Anyway, so it can clip on here. I just keep it there, keep it down, keep it nice and safe, and it's just under there. But I have quick access to it if I need to pull it off or not. So then now we're to the home run. So in the front here, I still have all of this stuff. So in the front, because I'm keeping my keys and my passports, I only want to keep important things. So I've got my glasses in there as well. Those glasses lie on top, and I'm able to zip it up. In the panel immediately in front of that, there's a whole empty panel here right now. And for this, I'm using the Topo design, this slightly bigger pack. Again, I bought all these things myself, everything. The bag is like $129, and all of these pouches with this one, the other one, and all the clips, it came to like $165 total, including taxes. So this is like a really affordable bag for someone who's looking to be able to do everything on a plane without it taking up loads of space. So here I've got a bunch of cables, all the cables I'm going to need on the flight, along with a 20-watt outlet. So that goes into the front. It's nice and flat and just packs down inside with quick access. I love that everything has its own little pouch. I'm a big fan of just knowing where everything is, and if I only want to get one thing, taking that one thing out. Here, the only thing I have to remove to get to anything in this main pouch is just take this hat. I'm probably wearing the hat, and besides that, every single thing is just single access. So after that, we've got these pens. I end up putting these highlighters down, 2 of these down one of these little, whatever they call them, mollies, or whatever you decide in the comments. And then I put my main fountain pen on this one on the back here, just tucked it in at the very, very back. So I have very quick access to getting that fountain pen out. And then I've got nothing in my pockets after that. I did bring my iPad Pro with me, and I meant to clip this into here. There's a little spot in here on the back where that goes. And then you've got the kids' sweets and gum, and I just put those into the front pouch for quick access. Also not super important if I lose them, as well as my money clip, which I clipped onto the front for when I got to where I was going so I could buy cash. So with that all zipped up, this is the entire size of my bag. It's not crazy heavy. It's absolutely fantastic for bringing on a plane. As you know from previous videos, I don't like bringing bags that take up all of the space for my legs underneath. The whole point of flying is to be able to be comfortable on these flights, and if you've got a bag, you know, either put your main bag in your overhead bin, but the thing that you want to have all in front of you all the time needs to be small enough that it can tuck in and you can still put your feet under there so you can be very comfortable. This is the smallest do-it-all bag I've ever had. And I said I've been traveling for a long time. Absolutely love this bag. It's incredible because it can expand out. It can squish back down to being absolutely tiny if you just want to bring a laptop with you into the office. It comes in a bunch of different colors, and I think it looks really classy. It comes with this ripstop material, so I believe it's going to last a long time despite the fact that I've only just got it. If there was one thing about this bag that I could improve, I was disappointed to see that Topo Designs didn't have a strap on the back so that I could carry this on top of my roller case. If it did, it would be a perfect bag. It would be my new business bag. I've been rocking different business bags over the years, but this would be it if it had one. I see that it does have these 2 points here where you could potentially connect something. And I think for my next project, I will be either finding a strap that I can connect. Maybe Topo Designs have one. Sorry, Topo, if you do. So I just want to make a short little video on it. The Topo Design bag, you'll see the name on screen. I'll put a link in the description below. Maybe it'll be an affiliate link. I don't know. Maybe they'll reach out to me in the meantime. But this is an absolute game changer, and I've loved bringing it on this trip with me. What's your strategy when you bring bags with you? Have I brought way too much tech? I feel like this is probably too much, but I've got little kids, so whatever it is, just to get through the flight. What would you change about the bag? What would you bring with you that I didn't bring? Or what are some of the things that you just think that I absolutely shouldn't be bringing on these trips? I'd love to hear from it. I always learn things in the comments. Stick them down below. All right, good luck.